Hello, old school RuneScape. First of all, good news. I'm your host today. I'm Mod Sween, and I'm delighted to be joined by this rowdy bunch of community managers. Joined by Mod Light.
Hello.
Mod Ayiza.
Hello.
Mod Sarnie.
Hello.
And Mod Goblin.
Hello.
They're going to take a brief break from being in a punching bag of Reddit in order to sit and have a chat with me. And we've managed to come together in the studio as well to make the most of this rare opportunity. We're going to have a playful and spicy stream where we'll be talking some quizzes, giving away some t-shirts, and asking some questions which you gave us. We've got a lot in store for you today, so firstly, let's run through some announcements and kick things off. What's up first? Game update. Chop chop, what are you waiting for? Forestry Part 1 has launched, new tree mechanics, group bonuses, events, and new rewards. Read more in the news post. I'm going to put Mod Sarnie on the spot. Just before the stream started, I said, have we done anything different, the forestry? You mentioned hot fixes and stuff. You put out some comms. Where can they find it?
Yes, go and check out the news post. Use the command in chat, and there is some information right at the top that details 2 hotfixes we put out. So yeah.
What are they? Do you want to say?
Yeah, I can say.
Yeah.
I can say.
Because otherwise you just repeated exactly what Sween said.
If only we were in a
We're going to put him on the spot. Well, throwing it right back at you.
So the hotfix that's going on at the moment that should hopefully be out at some point during the stream is that we're reducing some of the rewards you will get from events if you are not logged into the world at the same time the event spawns. So that's the Struggling Sapling and the Flowering Tree event. If you're not logged into the same world when it spawns, you will not receive the big drop at the end. The Rising Roots event, you will receive half the experience if you're not logged into the same world when it spawns, and we're reducing the timer that the Flowering Tree and the Leprechaun events spawn for. And the other hotfix was to stop people from selling items back to the store temporarily. So, yes, we'll have some more news, hopefully in the next few days, just to update you on what's coming. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Mod Sarnie. DT2. We've made some changes to the Desert Treasure 2 rewards blog. The poll is open, so be sure to cast your vote. Check out the changes to Virtus robes and the new rings via the command, DT2. And the last announcement, I believe, is giveaway 2023. We'll hold a giveaway throughout today's live stream where Pride-themed old school RuneScape t-shirts will be up for grabs. Make sure to stick around and join the giveaways for a chance to win one of the t-shirts. You can read the terms and conditions via the command, giveaway 2023. Why is everyone giggling?
Someone in chat was asking why he's light on her tippy toes.
I was laughing earlier because you look scared.
I am scared. I can see the chat.
You can see that it's different, isn't it?
Just close your eyes. It's fine. It's not there.
I don't see anything.
Okay, while we're at it, let's start the first giveaway. I missed this bit. Could Mod Spear put the keyword on the screen?
Vitreous. Hold up.
That's not the word. It's almost the word.
Eat those lemons.
It's an anagram. We're getting ready for today's quiz.
There we go.
It's an anagram. Okay.
Chat got it. They've got it. It's
There
fine.
we
We've
go.
got it.
The giveaway has begun. Here it says we should finish it after the quiz, but that's way too long, right?
Yeah, so we
Okay.
should just chat. And
So, all right, the current word is now on the screen. Let's end it in like 5 seconds. So type it quick because we don't want to keep you spamming for ages.
That was a glare. That was like 5 seconds.
All right, giveaway's done. Stop spamming Virtus or Vitreous, whatever you went for.
Behind the scenes team are going nuts. Like.
There are 2 more giveaways for the rest of the stream, so you can stop spamming now and you can get ready to spam a little bit later on. Please stop spamming now.
touch some grass.
Oh, should we maybe tell them how they'll be contacted? I remember it from previous ones. It's probably not in the document.
It says for Mod Spear to contact the winner.
Okay, yeah.
Directly.
So what's going to happen is the winner, which looks to be Joseph. Yeah, Joseph Kugel. Congratulations. You'll get a DM from the old school Twitch channel asking you to give us a little bit of information. Make sure that you double check it is the old school RS Twitch channel. It will have the partnered badge. Don't fall for anyone else messaging you, and then we'll sort it all out so that we can send over that to you.
Thank you, Mod Ayiza.
Welcome.
Shall we get into the quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
it.
Why not?
Let's kick things off with some good old OSRS trivia. Who is ready to flex their knowledge? Players write down their answers and reveal when called upon. 1 point for each correct answer, unless specified differently. Let me get to the questions.
I've been looking forward to this all day, and if I like underperform, it's gonna break me.
I really hope you do now. Now you've set yourself up.
Well, you're definitely not going to come last because I'm here. So
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I don't know what that says for the head of the CM team and lack of game knowledge,
it
but
says head of CM, not head of the wiki.
All right, let's crack on. It's not going to be first person to answer. It will be write down your answers, and I will say reveal, and then you get a point if you're right. First question is, who said the following? Don't underestimate the power of a little splash of colour. Don't underestimate the power of a little splash of colour.
come on, Ayzia, you
How
got
are
this.
you
You got
writing things
this.
down?
What do you mean? Do you even play the game?
Come on, man.
I'll give you a
on.
little
He
bit.
looks genuinely grumpy. Like,
We're only what 10
got
minutes
like
in.
a properly furrowed brow and everything.
That'll do.
That'll do.
It's not the answer, but
No, it's not.
okay. Mod Light, what answers do you have?
For some reason, Gilbert came to mind.
Okay, Mod Ayiza, one of the goblins.
One of the goblins, isn't it?
Mod Sarnie
Gilbert.
and Mod Goblin.
Gilbert,
Okay, so
who is not a goblin.
Gilbert is not a goblin. So Mod Ayiza, sorry, you're incorrect. Everybody else, 1 point for everybody else, please. Mod Spear.
Oh.
Excellent.
Where do
You
we
know
put
what? I'm
these?
just here
Can
to
we
make
throw them
everyone
on the
feel
everyone
floor?
better about
We're gonna
themselves.
just sort of like,
Or wherever else, don't really care.
there you go, that'll do.
Okay, are you ready for the next question? Yes, we are. What item do you need in order to fight a Mollusk? What item, or which item, do you need in order to fight a Mollusk?
Oh, I've done this task before.
What did you use?
That's what I'm trying to remember. They're in that cave, aren't they?
Might be.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it though.
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
What have you written, bro?
I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong.
You're gonna write something, or you're gonna avoid your answer.
Oh.
Leave your hand. Okay.
I feel like-
Okay, so what
remember the
item
name.
do you need in order to fight a Mollusk? Let's go the reverse order. Goblin, what did you write?
A Slayer Bell.
Slayer Bell, okay. Matsani,
Spiny helm, I know it's not right.
okay.
Oh, it's-
Ayiza,
I was close. I wrote bell thing.
Bell thing, okay. And Mod Light.
I just put Slayer mask because I knew it was Slayer, but I don't know. I haven't done a lot of Slayer myself.
That's cool. Let's give Goblin a point, and let's also give Ayiza a
Yeah,
point. Because it is a bell thing, that is correct.
A bell thing. Just
All right, next question.
Keep it
I
together,
keep forgetting I'm the one asking the questions. I need to move it along. What is the maximum total level achievable on Tutorial Island? Closest answer wins if none of you get it right. The maximum total level achievable on Tutorial Island. I really wish I fact-checked the quiz answers
Oh,
just
hold
in
on.
case. No, you write it down, you don't say
Yeah,
it
no, I
out
know,
loud.
I know. Hold on.
All right. Okay, whilst everybody's writing stuff down, I'm going to take questions from the chat. Someone asked about the DMM blog today. No, tomorrow. DMM blog tomorrow. People are still... Mod Sarnie's doing maths over here. I almost want to give him a bit longer.
feel like I've missed one.
You know what I would do if I was answering?
What'd you do?
I like what Sarnie's doing. I'd probably cheat and look at the chat.
Well,
I'm trying to be a.
I'm trying to write them down before
Yeah.
like chat fills up because I want to read chat. But I'm like, if I know it, I know it, and if I don't, then
It's
I'm.
all good. We've lost the chat. I've
Oh.
ruined it for
Oh,
everyone.
there we-
Sorry.
Like
We're on our own.
Are you ready?
boys.
chat will be back.
I think
You've wrote a number big.
I've wrote a
I'm
number.
taking that,
I've
right.
wrote a number. That's it. It's
Okay,
done.
what is the maximum total level achievable on Tutorial Island? Mod Light, please. What answers do you have?
I put 5.
Okay. Not 5. It's higher than that. Mod Ayiza.
That was common.
I put 63.
Ooh, okay. Sarnie,
40?
Goblin.
I've got 56, maybe 57. I don't know if you can get 11 hit points.
Oh wait, you mean
It says on there.
total, not combat level. Ooh.
Total there, sorry.
Sorry.
Here we go.
total
Yeah, I
level.
thought
missed
it
out
was
so many
combat
skills.
level, my
So
bad.
many.
I was close.
Flipping Old School did a video where he did that, I think, a couple of years ago, and I remember watching
That's
it.
pretty cool.
Mod Spear, that is a point for Goblin and none for anybody else.
Do I get half a point for maths?
No, but you earn my respect.
Yeah,
so
math
I'd
was
like
kind
your
of
approach.
close. Like we both kind of like went in a similar
Yeah,
approach
no, that's
there.
good.
I feel like you started that after me though, just saying.
Oh,
This is a very relevant question, kind of. What year was Deadman Mode first released? What year was Deadman Mode first released?
Prage in the chat that I got this one right.
I need the chat up right
I
now.
was so young when this happened. I wasn't that young, I was 20 or something.
You're getting it wrong.
Are they?
Mod Goblin, we'll go you first, please. What you got?
2015?
2015? Mod Sarnie?
2015.
Mod Ayiza?
2015.
That bodes
No,
well.
I feel
That
like
bodes
I'm
well.
even more of an idiot. I put 2017.
To be fair, we switched kind of from Deadman, as it was in 2015, to the more seasonal approach, kind of in earnest in 2017. So maybe that's why. It is incorrect, I'm afraid. Ayiza, Sarnie, and Goblin all get a point each, please, Mod Spear.
Hell yeah.
How do I rage quit the stream?
Wasn't this your idea?
You technically can rage quit the stream if you wanted to.
I'm mic'd up though. Like,
Take it
Just
off
leave
and
with the mic,
storm
it's
out.
fine.
that would be a great clip for Reddit, to be honest.
Flip the table.
You could pour the 7-Up all over Ayiza.
Yeah,
You could do all sorts.
Oh, please don't do that.
Okay, we're going to go into some anagrams now. We're going to put up some jumbled up old school terms on the screen. And this is the first player. This isn't a everyone take some time and write it down. The first player to
Oh, no, I gotta be
unjumble
quick off the sticks.
wins a point. Are we ready?
We allow multiple guesses.
Mod Spear, are you going to put it up? Excellent. Mod Spear, let's go with the first anagram, please.
That is a long anagram.
Oh. Okay, so question, just to confirm, is this like 3 separate words or is it all combined into one?
Okay, hint, this is 2 words.
Oh. Oh.
Next hint begins with B.
I
Second-
don't know how to pronounce it. It's the fruit. The whatever that is.
Oh.
Bologna fruit or whatever it's called.
I take it. That's almost right. And that is right enough for my standards. Almost.
Nice.
The first answer is Bologano, I think. Fruit.
Oh, okay.
I would have
Yes.
never have got that.
Good job, Mod
You could have put
Sarnie.
Bologano fruit on the screen, and I would have thought that was the anagram. And I know what one is, but I still would have been like, damn, what is that?
Okay.
It's a goblin outfit out.
Point for Sarnie, please, Spear. And let's go to the second anagram, please.
Can you tell us how many words there are each time, or is that too cheating?
Maybe wait a little bit.
I will wait a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay. What the heck?
What?
Sarnie's face, he looks so puzzled.
I thought I had something that maybe I do.
I thought it would be stuff like logs. No.
That was the birthday stream. That was my anagram. It's 2 words. 2 words.
Oh, I know what it is, but I don't. Hold on.
Look at the concentration on his face.
Would you like another hint?
It begins with a B.
Certainly does. B.
It's sugar.
I don't think it's sugar, man. Like, it's just
Second word begins with A. First word begins with B. Second word begins with A.
Blighted angler.
Angler.
Blighted anglerfish.
Oh, did I not add in fish?
That's so embarrassing,
That is.
Ayiza.
Do I get a point still?
If you were the only one to have called out an answer, I would have given it to you.
Oh, okay. Then you take it. Like, good job.
But I only have 1 point.
You
but
take it. Yeah, you take
But
it.
I'm saying you get a point.
Oh.
He doesn't.
She's negotiating.
like she's already got.
Sold. A point for Mod Light and not for Mod Ayiza, please.
Are we going to need these again, by the way? Or can I put this down?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe put the lid on.
I've got
Don't
2
let him
sheets
try it.
open. I don't know. I can't remember. all
Cheers, Sween.
I've only just seen this third anagram. Can we show it on screen, please?
Suspense.
That's the word.
Okay, I mean, sure.
That is the anagram, yes.
Wow.
This is, okay, I won't tell you how many words yet. You can, this is a good one. This is a good one.
I don't know why. That's
I'd focus on the Z.
yeah. That's
Is the next boss coming to the game?
It isn't.
I wish it was.
Mr. Ayiza. That sounds like an anime we watch.
It does.
Mr. Ayiza, clan demon from
another
world.
Why did you sync up on that? That was cute, but also concerning.
I know what the start. I know what it begins with.
2 words.
I play this game so much.
It is. It's an NPC. Much like everyone watching it. Joking.
Does it begin with a Z?
Begins with C.
Oh, a C. Okay,
First
I'm
word
wrong then.
C. Second word Z. That must make it easy.
Well, it's you know, it's heat of the moment problems, ain't it? That's definitely it.
My brain has left my skull.
Okay, I'll give you one more hint, just because I want to move things along. It's going to be a big hint. One of the God Wars generals.
Oh, Commander Ziliana.
Yes.
Uh,
Point for Mod Goblin.
Well played. Well played.
Not
Wow.
really. Like,
No,
I
all
got
of us
it. I
still
got it
struggled.
after he gave me the answer and narrowed it down to 1 in 4.
Do you know what threw me off? Not that it would have helped me, but I only thought there was one M because I was just ignoring Mr. in front of Ayzia. I was so hyper focused on my own name.
Ayzia. This next anagram is pretty good too. Can we have the next one up, please, Mod Spear? And this is the 4th and final anagram.
How do they know this? How do they know this?
I'll give you a hint early on. 3 words. And I've never seen this in game myself, so I would not like to be in your position.
I'm lost.
First word begins with A.
Aye.
Second word begins with E. And third word begins with S.
Yes.
no clue.
I'm just going to keep unraveling with hints here. The first word beginning with A is a name. Somebody's begins with A, something, something.
What was the beginning?
Somebody's E S.
Am I drunk? Like, what? I knew what all of those words meant. And you put them together, and I don't know what's just happened.
What's Spear? How are chat looking? Okay.
Okay, so it's not just us.
Yeah.
I don't know. The E is a type of impling. I think. Okay, the A is the name. I'm going to give you the name. It's going to take away most of the letters. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Arnold's. Arnold's something something. Arnold's E S.
Arnold's eclectic. But I don't know how many letters are left.
Doesn't
What
help
haven't you
much.
used yet?
I mean, that's the
There's so
problem.
many letters up there. It's hard. Man.
All right, that last word on there. You barely used any of those letters. I'm going to make it fair for everyone.
given
What
up at
Ayiza
this point.
said, Arnold's eclectic
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm getting pups, but I don't think it's that kind of fantasy game.
I really want to say
Hold
it.
on, I've got some tech.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to leave.
my
Ayiza's
bottle
down
of
at the
water.
moment, so.
I'm bowing out of the game. I'm too far behind. Exactly.
Okay, so
Oh, please, come on now.
I'm waiting for. I want to see.
Yeah, I just want him to get it now. He's
Yeah,
working so
what's-
hard. Pardon?
Do you have it?
No,
Okay.
but
what the hell?
I could have deflected.
What was that?
Can we show chat what you put down?
Oh, okay, hold on. The last letters are like SCPUPP. Apparently, I don't know. No, wait, there's no C. I got
Mod
that wrong.
Sphere, no one's going to get a point here. I need to move it along. Arnold's Eclectic Supplies.
Oh, that's a
supplies.
word, yeah.
It
What
is
is-
a word.
I've heard of
What
those.
is that, by the way? Like, what is that item?
Isn't it his store? Like the store?
Who's Arnold? Like, what's he selling?
They
Oh,
setting
no,
us
but-
up? Is that what it is?
Arnold's one mysterious well, I'm telling you.
We're going back to trivia, and the next question is, who is Arnold? No,
No,
it's not.
bro.
It isn't.
I was about to peel off and everything.
Okay, all right. We're going to carry on with the quiz. You'll be pleased to know there are some questions and answers after this as well. So that was
Thanks.
riveting.
Where's Arnold?
Bring him in.
Arnold's
it,
Eclectic
football head.
Supplies is a general store run by Arnold Lip Store at the Pictorius Fishing
you know what's
Company.
funny? I was there the other day as well.
Oh,
Nobody's perceived a monkfish in old school RuneScape since Karambuan's just like...
Are you ready for a picture round?
Ooh, go on then.
Ooh.
In this round, we'll be showing a heavily pixelated picture of an old school character or object. As time goes by, the picture will become gradually clearer. The first person, again it's first person wins, the first person to shout out what the picture is wins a point. Ready?
Oh,
Oh, great. Oh,
no
child.
child.
No.
Tall leprechaun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I get it. This I
Or
saw the ginger
woodcutting
in there.
leprechaun these days.
Mod Goblin gets a point, please, Mod Spear. Yo.
The green was too dark.
Like
That's what they wanted you to say.
nice one for your
Gradually
spam.
getting more detailed, but also it isn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Who
huh?
could it be?
Can you tell what it is yet?
Oh, it's that one fella out of the quest.
Ah, there we go. Now I see. Perfect. That's a point for Mod Goblin.
Is it
Okay,
the Lost City where he
image
jumps out of the
two.
tree?
God damn
Goblin in the
Goblin.
Ooh, Goblin with 6, Sarnie
Damn.
3,
This
Ayiza 2.
is all I have. And there are so many people in this community who know so much more than me.
The team are never going to respect me again after today.
The team or the players?
Both. Wise old man.
All right,
Oh,
relax.
I didn't even
I was
see
looking at your
it.
face.
Chill, bro.
Calm down. Nice.
Calm down.
Point for Mod Ayiza.
Is that how it's gonna? We're not even gonna give people breathing room, or we just? All right.
First
Just going in
person.
there, that's
I
fair.
said
My
it.
eyes are glued here, guys.
Savage, yeah.
Clarified it.
Oh, who is it? Reveal yourself. Oh no
Oh.
way! It was the wise old man.
Okay, Mod Ayiza now neck and neck with Mod Sarnie in second place.
Let's go.
Nah, we'll get him down this time.
Okay, next image, please, when you're ready, Mod Spear.
Stray dog.
I was gonna say a sheep, but that's not a sheep.
Someone clip it and tell us who won.
Fire up in audacity.
I'm inclined to say you both get a point there. That was very quick.
Okay, I'll take that.
Mod Ayiza and Mod Goblin.
Oh, it is a sheep. He looks sick.
It could have been one of the experiments.
Chat is saying
Oh.
he's a cop.
Thanks, Novasea. Respect.
Yes, please. Let's
Not
go for
really
the
now.
fourth and final image. This one's tougher.
General Grotto?
Penance
Wrong.
fighter.
Correct, Mod Goblin.
Yo,
Are you kidding?
Goblin.
Look
To
at
be
the
fair,
ha-
it
look at the
was,
colour
it was a
of the
bit
hands.
too thin for
It's like-
Grotto, wasn't it? But
Like dark green with like the yellow hands.
Grado on a cut. Summer
Yeah.
cut.
you can see it coming together now. I get it. Oh, his little hands, creepy little fingers.
100% this is me every morning. Like,
That was good, Goblin.
Barbasalt's
On
underrated.
point. Barbasalt's fun. I like it.
No, I didn't
Really?
check.
Defender role is like Biss.
What do you mean,
honestly.
really? Come on.
Mhm.
You can't
You
say
did
that
also-
on the
you
stream.
just-
Right, it's all good.
Oh.
Okay,
well, we
that's
know what the
the,
next stream is.
That would be fun. CM Team BA, you should definitely do that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, and the scores at the end of the picture round are Mod Goblin in first place with 8 points, Mod Ayiza now in second place with 4 points, Mod Sarnie in third place with 3 points, and Mod Light in last place with 2 points. But don't despair, there are still many questions and answers to get. I didn't check whether we were set up to do this. Mod Spear, can we hear sounds in it? We can. Thumbs up. This
Wait, sound?
Yes.
Oh,
This is a sound round. There might be
Please.
some more words for me to read. One
Please
second.
no loud ACB, please.
What I am going to do, however, is on the Q&A doc, it mentions that we should maybe start the second giveaway. Do you think we could do that? I've got a shrug. Get ready to spam. How long is a good amount of time to let people spam the chat for?
The word is citrus.
That's the anagram.
Oh, no, wait. There's no word.
Okay, so as a reminder, this is to win one of the t-shirts. Oh, it's all on the screen. I don't even need to say anything. Perfect. When you're ready, we'll start the giveaway. With the keyword on, all you have to do is type in the word. Is that the word?
It's dead man.
It's not the word I've got, but that's fine. We'll stick with that.
Everyone's going to change now.
The word is the one that's on the screen. It's dead man. Type it in. We'll give you a bit longer. I was expecting a different word.
You set them up. You set them up so nicely.
I'm really pleased with all the people typing citrus. I think that's so free-spirited. I love that.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up in like another 10 seconds or so. So get your spams in.
10, 9. I thought you would all join me.
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I came here
2,
to win a quiz.
1.
I came here to have fun.
Okay,
Houston, we have
giveaway is
liftoff.
over. No more spamming, please. Do not.
That
type
one
dead
It's going to
man
just be
again.
citrus. Yeah, I was going to say it's just going to be citrus from now on.
Yeah, you can type citrus, but don't ever type dead man again.
Well, okay, good marketing there. Thanks, Sween. Never allowed to mention it once more.
Viral, they're going to do the opposite of what I say.
Oh, we got a winner. Scotty Crumb. Congratulations. I'm pausing very specifically because last time. Oh wait, we got
There's
another.
2 winners, I think.
Oh, 2 winners on this one.
Ooh.
potentially.
Okay, I got the 2 winners here.
And you,
I, Scotty Crumb, and Umu.
Cool.
You will be contacted by the Old School RuneScape Twitch account. Look for the verified tick. Don't fall for any dodgy people. Okay, we're going.
Can't help who you love, mate.
The longing look with that said it all.
I let that one cook a bit too long. My bad.
What's Spear? Can we move into the sound round, please?
It was the most unbelievably earnest delivery.
Spear, if that's not the first sound clip, I'm going to be very mad.
Okay, you ready? This round is the guess the sound round. We'll hear a short sound clip, and you have to try and guess what it is. Could be a song. It could be an in-game sound effect. Again, the first to guess right gets the
It's a
point.
song, I'm
Oh,
screwed.
no.
Sea Shanty 3.
3.
Sure thing. Are we ready? Yeah. Let's do it.
I don't play with game sounds on.
Which track was it?
You can play it again if you like, Spear.
Is it a quest completion?
Magic level up.
Prayer level up?
Oh, you're
Hide
right
the
in
chat. Spear.
I need the point.
You cheater.
Just give me
the
a
magic
point.
one, or is it
I'm
prayer?
like lost.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What should we do with that point, Mod Spear? What do you reckon?
No, I don't deserve it.
It's invalidated.
Let her have the point. That was creative thinking, though.
2.1.
2.1, there you go. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. 2.1, I'll take it.
I'm going to stop playing with game sounds for the next year in case we run this back. By the way.
Second sound. Let's go.
Right.
Thingy jig, whatever it's called.
Country
Nice
jig.
one.
What?
I've set him up to fail, that's why.
Psych.
I don't know.
Sea Shanty 2.
Okay, good.
Does it play in Lumbridge?
It's Sea Shanty 2, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm dumb.
I just set you up to fail, mate. I'm so sorry.
why didn't you say Sea Shanty 2 then?
Because I wanted you
Funny.
to fail specifically.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I said what, like I was
That's
genuinely
a-
I was
like,
gonna-
annoyed.
Do you know what? It's weird how listening to it in just that one little snippet, I wouldn't have thought, but yeah, a few more
Yeah.
seconds and
It's
I've
like
been
just
like,
the rhythm part, right? But everyone remembers
It's
the
the rhythm.
melody.
That's a point for Mod Goblin, please, Mod Spear.
Well,
Country jig's a banger though.
I
Is-
feel
It
that.
is. Unless you're going from the top of Fastidious down.
Let's go for the third sound, please.
God.
Maybe one more time if you can.
Ancient spellbook teleport?
Correct, Mod Sarnie.
Like a little like box, yeah.
Very
Wow.
nice. That's brought you neck and neck with Ayzia in second place again.
That was good.
Good effort. Good work. And the last sound we have, Mod Spear, when you're ready.
Ice barrage.
God, you are wired. Ice barrage.
It's the 7-Up, man.
I think you both said it, right?
Ben was
I just said
quicker.
it louder.
No, you were quicker as
That's
well.
how quizzes work. Who's the
Okay.
loudest? Are you giving up the point?
Yeah, he was quicker.
Okay.
Oh,
I've got 9, it's fine, bro.
That is so overconfident.
Okay, that's one for
Taking
Ayzia.
it, bro. Help me out.
All right. Bear with me. Let me go back to this other doc. Okay, we're going to go straight into the next round of the quiz. For this, we're going to play a game of Taboo.
Oh, I need me.
I gave you all a post-it note. Okay, we'll each take it in turns, explaining a word from the old school RuneScape world without using a set of restricted words. The others will try to guess. First person to guess it right gets a point. I'm going to assume that if someone doesn't get it, then the person reading out gets the point.
If nobody gets
Oh.
it, you've explained it badly. Why would you get a point?
Yeah, agree.
Yeah,
Lose a
lose a
point.
point. I like that.
Yes.
I've never played this. Let's go with that. It's
Are we
good.
allowed to use sentences or just words?
You can describe it. You send
Okay,
it.
describe it. Okay, cool.
Does anyone like to start?
I'll go, yeah.
Mod Goblin to
You've
begin.
given me a really easy one.
You're in first place.
All right, are we ready?
The Mod Goblin's going to describe something. You have to guess what it is.
Should we all get it wrong so he loses a point?
We're not doing that.
Oh.
We're not doing the loser point thing. You get a point
Oh,
with
okay.
the person if you get it right.
Okay, okay, fair enough.
All right, are we ready?
No, but
Jad, what are you doing here?
Rooks.
Very nice.
You didn't
Well
say it
played.
right.
Well
I said
played.
before, I get it in 6 words
You
instantly.
didn't say it
did.
right.
I didn't say it in a South African accent that we do. No.
That's a point
are
for
you doing
Goblin
here?
and Ayiza, please. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Mod Ayiza.
You might encounter pirates on the journey.
Sailing.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Mod Ayiza and Mod Goblin again. Boring. Come on, come on, everyone else.
Let's go.
I can go next.
Okay, Mod Sarnie.
Dino, Rev Caves.
PKing.
What is your man? That's really good. Well done.
It's the only thing. It's
Wow.
the only thing he's known for. So.
You had an insane opportunity to flame Dino.
I know,
there as well.
but Rat Boss.
Okay, that's one for Sarnie and one for Ayiza.
All right, this is one of the earliest challenges for an aspiring PVMer.
Fight Caves.
Okay.
Warcat.
But you have to. Who do you actually
Jad.
take down?
Yes.
Ah.
Well played, Mod Light and Mod Ayiza. Point
Woo!
for both of those.
Set you up there.
Thanks, mate.
I said Warcat. Am I out of touch?
Just, you're beyond. You're beyond.
Let's not have you describe the next main level boss.
You
then.
know what? I think one of the questions I was given to ask is, what do you think is like early game, mid game, and late game? That's quite relevant. I also know you were joking. We're going to go more quizzes. Straight into the quiz. Who
My
is doing
favourite.
What Spirit, are you doing the Twitch poll, or our friends behind the scenes are? I think our friends behind the scenes are. Okay, so this round is called Herd Mentality. We're going to create a Twitch poll. We're going to ask the chat which of the 4 options they prefer, and we're going to hide the chat so we can no longer see what you're spamming. Our J mods are going to try and guess the most voted option by the chat. So you're guessing what chat voted for.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You've got to get into their mentality. Are they going to go for the most thing, or are they going to
I
troll?
mean, if there's
and go
anyone
for
that
the
should have
least?
like chat mentality, it's the 4 of us here, right?
True.
I'm the biggest DJ.
Yeah.
I live on Twitch.television.
I'm a bit worried.
Okay, so we are going to write down the answers and reveal them at the same time. This is not a first person wins.
Okay. You're a good quizmaster.
Thank you.
You need a chair, your own chair.
I guess I have one.
We
But, yeah.
need buzzers as well next time.
Buzzers and chair. We'll do that next time.
And $1 million prize pool.
Also, that good suggestions. Keep them coming.
I mean, yeah.
I think-
me and like not looking good at that at the moment.
Okay, excellent. I think we've already got the answer to the first one. The first question is, which NPC do you like the most from the following? The Wise Old Man, Sandwich Lady, Neve, Gertrude.
Everyone started writing before we
Wise
read
Old
out.
Man, Sandwich Lady, Neve, or Gertrude. What have we got, everyone? You have to
Neve.
show me as well. Oh wait, I can read the. I can watch this back.
Oh, mine's quite. It's small text, but it says.
Oh,
Neve.
yeah.
You could also just show me. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Correct.
You
Points all
hadn't even
round.
said Gertrude. then
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna
"It's
say.
Neve."
Poor Gertrude.
I've never related to Gertrude
You're
so much
disgusting,
in my
Jack.
life.
Okay, that's 1 point for everybody. Well done. This one might be a bit trickier. Which of the following pets is your favourite? Which is the chat's favourite?
Here we go.
Rocky, Vorky, giant squirrel, giant mole. Rocky, Vorky, squirrel, mole. What do the chat like the most? Which one? Let's see what everyone's put
Okay,
down.
I'm going to stick with what I said.
I don't know what the answer is yet, so we'll let it stew for a second.
I double guessed myself like 4 times.
Yeah. They're all good pets, though.
What have we got?
I
A
put-
mole.
Mole,
Mole.
Vorky, mole.
I think mole is a much beloved pet.
Poll is running, so
Oh, wait, are we influencing the poll? My bad.
I need the
guys,
points.
Vorky guys, come on.
It was going to be Vorky. I would nearly change it
Mole
to
was
Vorky.
my other option.
Yeah.
It was like Vorky mole, Vorky mole, Vorky mole.
close.
Come on.
It's gonna be mole.
We'll wait next time, okay?
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, man.
Vorky
Fair
is the
enough.
winner.
Okay.
Let's go, chat.
Fair
Let's
play.
go.
I mean, I will say, aside from chat is actually pretty correct in that. I would have said Vorky if I was voting myself. So
That's
I
because you
respect
got
that.
spooned one super early on. I
don't
remember.
you talk to me about being spooned, Mister.
Being spewed.
Does a boss 10 kills?
We took the wind out of his sails.
Yeah.
You're safe, sweet. Don't worry.
I'll
Simmer down.
I'll say I'd sit back down, but I'm already
Don't let him
seated.
finish.
Okay, the next herd mentality question is: which skill do you most like to grind? Attack, strength, magic, slayer. Do not show your answer yet.
I've influenced
We'll
the
wait
poll.
this time.
but-
Attack, strength, magic, or slayer. Which skill do you think chat most like to grind? We'll have a little nosy. What you got?
You
Okay.
can have a, you can have a
Okay,
peek. You
okay.
can have a peek.
Okay.
That was gonna be my.
Hmm?
That was gonna be my second
We'll
option.
give
this
the
one's
chat
how
a
you
little
do
while
that
longer
one.
for the poll to
Yeah.
run.
That's.
I think I know what the answer is.
Because you train the first 3 by doing Slayer.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely gonna be that. But maybe chat will surprise me again. Oh no, they
I think
will
that's
not.
so one-sided we can go with it. Let's show what we've got. So we've got Slayer, Slayer, Magic, Slayer. I got
Who's got
confused then. I was like,
magic?
what?
Oh,
Who are the 11 people that just love attack in particular? Oh, accurate stab, I love it.
So that is 1 point for everyone except Mod Sarnie.
Unlucky, Sarnie.
I'm just biased. That's why.
oh! If I get one more point, I'll be ahead of you.
You will.
By 0.1. If I lose by 0.1, I'm gonna rage
You
quit
know
the
what?
stream.
I think this could be the very last question. This is the very last question we have for today's stream.
Ooh.
This is intense.
Double or nothing.
You
My
ready?
Dr Pepper's going everywhere.
Which of these bosses is your favourite? Zulrah, Vorkath, the Phantom, Muspa, the Nightmare. Zulrah, Vorkath, Muspa, Nightmare. What do you reckon chat said? Poll is underway. Don't show your answers yet.
One chat pull through.
Come on. What if
Okay.
we answered the same?
The good news is different
we?
answers.
Oh,
Different
We have
answers.
different.
answers.
I like it's a battle for the bottom, not a battle for the top.
Like, I just don't want to be the last. Come on, chat.
Give them a
pull
little
through.
while longer.
It's going to be close between 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like
It'll be
I'm
close.
gonna
Is it close to ending? Yeah, it's close. It's going to be close between Zulrah and Vorkath, 100%.
No respect for the grumbler.
Now that's the boss I got spooned at.
Yeah, true.
Okay. How are we looking, Mod Spear? Do you think the poll's concluded?
Oh.
I think. Yeah, we'll
No!
No way, that's so...
Guys!
Wait, that's so crazy. No, I can't salvage that.
What have you done?
I thought you'd all be a bit more casual, to be honest.
So that's is that just 1 point for light?
Yeah.
I'm not lost.
Damn it. By 0.1.
So you know what? They say that you should, what is it? No, it's not. Never mind. They
Where
say
my
something to do with
last-
like cheating doesn't get you
Cheaters
anywhere.
never prosper.
But they
Well.
do today.
Okay,
My
well,
last
Sorry.
answer in shame.
well done everybody. I think the real winner is everybody at home is sat watching that.
Definitely.
Good job.
You're all the winners.
Okay, so what do we have to come up? We're doing pretty okay for time. We've got tons of questions to get through as well, plus some UGC to show. And, let's do the last giveaway at the end. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does make sense.
Give them a reason to stay around.
Okay, over to you. Would you like to do? Oh, actually, I'll probably look at Mod Sween. I don't want to make him give him extra work. Into the Q&A or into UGC? I think I'd rather the Q&A. Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. So, when I announced I was hosting the stream, I asked my Twitter followers and anybody else on Twitter who saw my tweet to ask us some questions that you want answered. First one is for all of you. From Mod Skylark. Hello mods, I have a very important question. If you could be any old school pet, which would you be and why? Thanks.
Vorky, because apparently everyone wants me. Must be nice.
God damn.
Or the chompy chick, because I'm easy.
Oh God.
We won't cut that. Don't edit that out.
It's live, bro. It's live.
I've got one more question from a JMod, because I don't
Okay.
think anyone else is answering.
I'll answer. The
Okay,
Chaos,
go.
Chaos Elemental Pet, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
no, hard.
Cute little guy. Cute
I'd
little
be a
guy. Or thing,
chin
sorry,
chomper.
thing.
Chin chomper.
Nice. Good choice.
I don't know. I probably would just say Vorky because it's like my favourite pet. So
Yeah, I also got spooned my Chaos Ellie pet 1KC in, so
fair.
Very nice. Okay, Mod Archie would like you to describe your perfect Sunday. The rest of the questions are genuine questions. I just thought.
My perfect Sunday is wake up, get a coffee, and the first thing I do is read Reddit, and I do that all day. For the
that-
old school RuneScape.
it says
Reddit.
Sunday, Georgia, not Monday to Friday.
That's my perfect Sunday.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yeah.
That would not be my perfect Sunday.
My
The
anti-perfect
delivery on
Sunday.
that was so good.
Oh,
That was so good.
Spend a little time on Discord speaking to people.
My perfect Sunday was the Sunday of your stag do. Super comfy. We had that like massive, not a cabin. Like it was just like a big
it's like
country place, wasn't it?
like a barn conversion. Yeah, nice lodge.
Near York, and we were just getting beard up and just hanging with the bros. It was nice, really fun.
Yeah,
Thank you for saying beard and not beerioed.
period. It's a thing, you know. A perfect Sunday would probably be wake up, make myself a nice breakfast, go for a long walk, come home, mow the lawn, do some work on the house, play some games,
Hate this guy.
and then finish it up with a bit of anime. That would be it.
Nice.
He's
Yeah.
so put together. Mine is wake up, corner shop, Monster Ultra, Twix, RuneScape, bed. It's so
That should be a T-shirt.
That should, yeah.
like one of those really awful like,
Yeah. All the different logos all
like
blasted
fake
all
Art
over it too.
Deco.
It's a trap question though, because there's so many perfect Sundays. Because it could also be like a perfect Sunday would be, you know, going and doing something with the boys, right? With getting yourself, Archie, and
that's
that
a
together.
Saturday.
But-
That's a perfect Saturday.
But the thing is, right? Would that be the perfect Sunday if that's what you did every single Sunday? I mean,
Yeah,
it might get a bit,
I love Twix.
you know. Would it lose its charm?
right on that.
Maybe not.
Grow up.
Sorry, Sarnie. It's your
Mine
perfect Sunday.
would probably be raining, so I could force to stay indoors, and plus, like listening to the rain is like
Oh.
chill.
Right.
And then just probably like either game or rewatch some of my favourite series.
Nice. I like that.
Just on our, we've got a fold-out sofa in the front room. Just pop the TV on and the projector on, and easy peasy.
Cozy. Okay, the next question is from Positively Hanny. Hey, could you please ask the team if they had to... no. If they had to combine 2 skills into one to make room for a new skill, what 2 skills would they combine and why?
Good one.
I mean, I feel like the easiest one is woodcutting and fire making.
That's where my mind went to
That's
as well.
easy.
I would combine agility and mining because they're the 2 skills I despise the most.
How would you train it?
I don't care. That wasn't in the question.
I wouldn't.
Well, you got to be agile to mine the rocks or something. I don't know, like falling
like
rocks, you
swing
dodge.
super quick.
Yeah.
It's like bam, 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 bam.
No way you said I would.
It doesn't say that it had to make sense.
It didn't. It did. You know what? It doesn't have to make sense. That's correct.
I feel like
Point for Ayiza.
Hunter and Slayer might be like a half decent pair, I guess. There's kind of like a different spin on the same thing, which is just go out and kill a sorted thing. The spicy option is attack and strength, right?
Artisan.
I feel like attack and strength is like a spicy one. I don't really think like accuracy and defense matter that much in old school right now.
Yeah, well, I guess when other games kind of like riff off of us, they kind of like call it a melee skill or something.
It's like the spicy one, and it's like, oh, that's the OC. But
I like the tone you had as well. I can hear someone saying that personally. I can picture them. Okay, the next question is from Hootie.
oh no.
Ah.
No, it's a good question. It's not a normal Hootie question. What is the most ambitious and perhaps unrealistic marketing campaign idea you can think of for an old school update? For example, filming a series of videos where several J-mods sail to a deserted island to survive to promote sailing. We aren't going to do that.
I would love to.
I would.
All right, maybe we'll
love to
do it.
that.
Fine.
Thanks, Sween. Yeah, that sounds good.
Most ambitious and unrealistic.
This one.
Yeah, cheers, Hootie.
Unrealistic and ambitious.
I'd love to see a J-mod version of like Big Brother, where we just live together and have to argue with each other.
I'd like a giant, grand scale, like paintball-esque match to promote a PvP update.
I'd be keen
Is
for
that
that,
just
actually.
I'd like to play paintball
Pretty much.
and not have to
That's
pay?
me. I want to go on holiday.
I'm going to adapt Light's answer. But it's more of like a Big Brother, but introduce some elements from Love Island, like the text. And the texts are
Okay, it was like, which elements are you going to pick?
not the dodgy ones.
Well,
But the texts are just going to be like randomly chosen from Reddit. You're like, I got a text, and it's just someone being like, I hate you. Why did you do this update?
fair.
Oh my
I would want to
Let's
look
couple
for
up with you, bro.
Oh hell yes.
the next mobile update. They can send me to space, and I can play mobile in a spaceship.
I was going to say in a spaceship, hopefully not just you being sent to space.
I'll just like float around like.
I can play a single tick of mobile before the vacuum consumes me.
We can just put him into like some replica rune armor, and just let some aliens find him floating. Like, whoa.
Oh, I love how I'm just now suddenly left in space.
It's a good marketing.
This was
ploy.
your
Like,
idea.
you know.
I wanted to go to space, play mobile, and then come back home.
It would go viral if you were stuck up there, though.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean,
Yeah, we can be like, why go to
Mod
space when
Ayiza's
you
got
can
40
sail?
hours left to survive in space.
For
Where will we
old
find
school.
him?
Okay, next question. From EV Meester. If you could have Runefest held anywhere in the world, or in space, where would you want it and why?
The most exclusive Runefest going to space. There's 10 spots available.
It's just Richard Branson and Ayiza just chilling out. This is a fun stream. I don't know if the players enjoy it. I hope they are, but I'm enjoying it.
I would go. I'm going to play it safe here, and I'll just say the US generally, just because there's a large portion of our players who live over in the US, and they've always been in the UK. So somewhere in the US, so we can just have way more people, and that would be the main reason as to why.
I'd love somewhere, like again, without logistics come into play. Somewhere like Budapest or Prague would be great. They're great cities in and amongst themselves, and I don't know, just cool vibes. Just cool vibes.
I want to say London selfishly because then I wouldn't have to travel.
Yeah, I was going to say
Like, but
Cambridge
also it's like a
originally.
fine venue as well. I think LA would be sick as well. Like, I don't know.
Cool.
Bit warm. But
Reckon light.
romance.
I was gonna say Vegas, but then I feel like maybe not. I'm not sure,
Going
but I
down
know
to
that like a bunch
Skegness.
of creators go there for TwitchCon and stuff, so that would be cool.
Awesome.
I feel like maybe even a homebrew one would be great in Cambridge.
Yeah.
Again,
Or just turn up to your to yours.
I don't
Yeah,
think
just turn up to
Cambridge
my
could-
yard
I
and
don't
we
think
can have
Cambridge
a
could handle it though.
hire out Jesus Green.
Yeah, they could. There are massive stadiums and stuff around,
Yeah?
huge convention centres, yeah.
Okay, that's good then. I just always feel whenever I go into Cambridge, like it's always rammed on the road. So, you okay?
So I just see someone put Croydon there. That's
Oh,
God. Imagine
Croydon.
everyone on the tram just getting to the RuneFest. Okay, next question. It's from Milky. If you could do any collaboration with another game, what have we got here? Kits, NPC, event, PVM, etc. Which would you choose and why? And this could be like it's another game adding something from us, like Smite, right? Smite added the Wise Old Man and Gnome Child and stuff.
I've got 2.
Go for it.
Path of Exile, just because there are so many items and cosmetics in that game that I feel like you'd definitely find something that's sick, and I love PoE. And number 2, Magic the Gathering, because they do collabs all the time,
Yeah.
and I just want to see old school RuneScape MTG cards. I don't even play Magic, but I know they've done like wild stuff recently, like Warhammer and all kinds of other stuff.
Lord of the
I think
Rings
that
had the
would go
one ring,
crazy.
right? That one special
Yeah,
edition
that's
ring.
sick.
What would our special card be though?
Probably like Christmas crackers or blue party hats or something.
I feel that.
Mm.
Earned Infernal Cape.
I don't know actually. I'm trying to. So many games that it could work in. I've never really thought about it in terms of like if there was one I would be really gagging for.
Surprised you've not mentioned Zelda.
Yeah, but then it's like, what would you
How
put
it
in
work,
Zelda?
yeah.
Like, I don't want Link running around with a god sword like an idiot.
What in Tears of the Kingdom, running around with a
You know
Use
what?
god
Actually,
sword.
okay, all right, fine. You just thanks for giving me the idea. Yeah,
Or like his tunic could be like Gnome Child themed.
yeah. But it already looks like that though with the
Kinda,
Wind
yeah.
Waker tunic, so
True.
you don't have to worry
or the
about it too
Tingle
much.
outfit.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe a Pokemon RuneScape crossover just because I love both of them.
Yes.
Any more? Should we go to the next question?
No, I can't think of another game.
Cool. The Wise Old Man asks, what is your impression of how the community is feeling about sailing so far? Are you happy with involvement and sentiment around the design process?
Good luck.
I'm really happy with the process so far. We actually put out a survey and we asked specifically to players, how do you feel? How do you feel about how refinement is going? And I think it was over 80% of people said that they were very either satisfied or very satisfied. I think the biggest difference with this new kind of approach that we have is that we have the community on board from the very beginning, and they're actively working with us either through Discord suggestions or through posts on Reddit, for example, or other social media platforms to just input every step of the way. Generally, it's been hard to strike that balance between the amount of information that we can share at each stage because we're actually so early on in the design process. We don't have a lot of the details fleshed out, and it's been kind of a fine balance between giving as much info as we can and then also telling players like we're still designing it. So yeah, I'm very happy with how the community has responded so far, and I just hope that we've been keeping up that momentum with all of the blogs that we put out, because it has been really, really nice to see like months of hard work going into a blog and then the reception is super positive. So.
For sure. Oh no, shout out as well. Gentle Tractor and Screepmonge, the work they're doing is amazing.
Yeah, they're bringing the vision to life, and yeah, they just provide so much input on it. So yeah, they're amazing.
Awesome. Okay, next question. 2 questions in one. Hassoni asks, will there be a summer summit? If so, will it be after the Desert Treasure 2 release? My answer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
on.
Why not?
Then I don't get in trouble.
You've been waiting for this all day.
Yes, there will be a summer summit, and yes, it will be after the Desert Treasure 2 release. And we hope to tell you when they both are very, very soon. Next question.
I thought that was going somewhere really exciting.
I'd like to, but I don't want to get in trouble either. That's the kind of like the limit I can push it to, I think. We'll tell you tomorrow. We'll tell you tomorrow when the Desert Treasure 2
There we
and Summer
go.
Summit will be.
Ooh,
Tomorrow.
Nice.
Because that way we can't change our mind.
Yep, nice one. I like it.
Sicklesmith asks, how would somebody who hasn't worked in a community management role before look to get into one? What skills and experience should they be looking to gain in order to get a role as CM? I know this is it could be quite a far in-depth answer, so I'd say maybe just focus on like a couple of things.
Yeah, I don't mind just like keeping it top level. I would say that if it's specifically like if you don't have any experience at all, you're not currently working in a community management role, there are quite a few roles out there that have decent enough crossover skills, a lot of managing. If you're managing other people, like accounts, account management in other industries can help a lot. But in all honesty, I would say that the best thing is to be involved with the community. If you can be a moderator for a forum or a Discord and have a really active, thriving community that participate in events, come together, do things, not just, don't be like a moderator for your favorite Twitch streamer and ban a few people. We need to be like taking it to the next level of actually organizing events, getting people together, maybe getting involved with an organization and helping those out. Charities as well can always definitely help. And second to that is, I feel like community management is really dependent on you being very passionate about the specific area that you're trying to get into. So if it's for a game, then show that you have passion for that game. And how do you display that passion? That you've been involved again with that community, that you have a lot of experience and knowledge with what goes on, what the players say, and for like interviewing purposes or maybe even writing covering letters, it'd probably be a good idea to maybe highlight some issues that you've noticed going on within a community and suggest how you might want to actually approach changing them. Also, social media is a really good crossover between, so you can go from like being a social media manager into community manager quite seamlessly, I feel.
I was gonna, to your point, it's interesting because I feel like all of us came from very different backgrounds coming into this role. Like you say, social media, that's where I was before this, but then everyone else has their own sort of like other areas that sort of crossed over with CM and just made like a good fit, which was nice.
I came into CM via entry-level role in player support and then kind of made the move over. So I guess to add on to Ayiza's advice as well, if there's a studio you really want to work for perhaps, or like a type of studio or a type of game, keep an eye on the roles and go from there. Okay, next question is from Adam 8. Quests. I desire quests, but is there any information we are able to receive about the results of the recent survey regarding questing?
I can pitch in a little bit. We put it in the recent Game Update news post and previous post. I've been speaking with Mod Ed about surfacing the information, and who knows, maybe in a couple of weeks you might see something.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, next question is from Zach. How much of a workday consists of interacting on social media? Do you think it impacts development in a positive or on a negative way?
I think that varies quite a lot depending on
Barely any.
what's going on during the time. So in terms of, I don't know, let's say if it was an update day, big release went out, we'd probably spend 50% of the day looking over, engaging on socials, especially for old school. I think it might be different for a lot of other companies out there, game studios, but for us, obviously, we're very community driven. So yeah, around about 50% of the time during that one day will be spent checking over socials, following on from the fact there, we won't sit there watching socials for the entirety of the day because we have a lot of tools that help automate the interactions that we see on socials. And by socials, we consider that to be all across the board: Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And we can't sit there all day just watching and reading them. So, but for engagement, normally the first day or so of release, half of that will be spent doing it. Does it impact development in a positive or negative way? I think it's both, to be completely honest with you. We've had some really good suggestions and feedback come through from social media, but we also see a lot of crap, to be honest with you. And I know I put that quite bluntly, but the thing is, some people can be really unconstructive when it comes to giving feedback on social, and that can hinder our process significantly, which is why when we talk about you providing feedback to us, we really ask that it is constructive and isn't just one-liners like saying you don't like it, because we can't do anything with that. We can go back to a developer and tell the developer that, this player on Twitter said that they didn't like the update. And it's like, okay. But if you tell us why you didn't like the update and what you would like different, then we can use that to actually go back to them and say, is this a change that we could consider? Does it still meet the initial design goals that we had in mind? And is that something that we can look to, perhaps compromise on? Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I really do wish more people understood, is like, community managers are empowered when we know what your actual feedback is, because then we can actually voice that feedback for you. But if we just say, yeah, this person didn't like this without any follow-up, there's nothing that we can do with that. So we often will just kind of, we'll read it, like we'll listen, but we can't do anything with that.
Yeah, you might even notice there's like a trend in terms of the responses that you'll get when you see us engaging on threads or on Twitter and such with updates. Is it's typically the comments that are quite constructive and actually allow us to have a conversation, because that's where we find value. There's very little value in us engaging in an entirely negative comment that offers nothing to us that we can give back to the team. And by all means, keep posting that. If that's what helps you get through, a particular update that you didn't like, then feel free. Like, we're not going to tell you to just suddenly stop it, but don't then expect to have that level of engagement if that's the only type of post that you put out.
Like, the community's the voice and we're the megaphone. So
Yeah.
if the megaphone's saying nothing, then nothing's going to come out the megaphone.
I think it's also the case as well, though. Like, sometimes people will share something and it'll blow up, and it'll blow up to the point where, like, that it's something we're aware of and that we're going to mention, or that, like, devs will have seen. And, like, there's just not enough time in the week to always, like, fix everything instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we try to do, like, a pretty good job of communicating all this stuff, but sometimes you get hounded on, like, the same point over and over and over again, and it's not breaking any new ground, and that kind of just muddies things. Maybe it's something we could get better at in terms of, like, we're looking into this, etc. But
Yeah.
I think keep it constructive and keep it fresh. Like, if you've seen a post on, like, the #1 slot on Reddit, for example, and then you make a carbon copy of that post, it's not really doing anything different for us, because it's not like we're not already aware kind of thing.
Cool, good answers. Mod Sween, I'm going to skip the next one. I'm going to go into the question from Oily Hands. What is the strongest RuneScape monster you think you could defeat with your bare hands?
Bare hands.
Have we got any armor, or is it just?
Just your bare. Oh.
Do you have any armor? Like, at
Maybe.
home? Maybe.
I can't disclose that information, but
I don't know. I mean, probably just leave it at a man. But that
no, we
makes
need
it
a
sound quite
particular man.
violent.
Which man?
Just the general, like any
I reckon
human NPC.
I could take Count Draenor.
Ooh.
Bit of garlic and a bit of wood, easy.
Is that technically your bare hands though?
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to give.
I'm using my bare hands to push the wood in.
And the garlic.
But I'm using my hands to fire the gun. Fair point. Fair point. My
What's the
answer's
strongest
wrong.
monster you think you could defeat with a Glock? Like, most of them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I reckon like a giant rat. I reckon I could take on a giant rat.
Yeah.
Maybe bigger. No.
I want to give one of those answers. You know where, like, a survey goes viral and it's like 8% of men think
Yeah.
they could beat a gorilla in a bare knuckle brawl, and I'm like, a gorilla, easy.
That was
Demonic one at that, with magic.
Gorillas.
And it will never happen, so I can say it with absolute confidence, because it will never be proved wrong. Easy, light work.
Well,
Prove me wrong.
All right. In that case, then I'm just going to find Zora and choke it.
Yeah? Choke Zora.
Yeah. Why not?
some other player comes out of nowhere like, what's Mod Ayiza doing up on Zora?
Yeah, you snake.
Oh no, it's changing form. Gets drowned.
Yeah, so I'll just swim about, won't I?
Just swim about, choking about. Yeah. Let's move on, shall we?
Probably a good idea, yeah.
The person who asked these next questions has a fantastic job. They've tried to really tailor the question for each person. So they've given us an individualised question for each person.
Oh, no.
Ayiza, you're up first.
Don't look at chat, bro.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Don't do that.
As a World of Warcraft player, is it cool to see Blizzard do a classic rendition of the game? And do you think Old School was a case study for how releasing a classic version could be pulled off correctly?
Okay, all right. That is a good question. I'm an ex-WoW player now. I've got over my addiction, just for what it's worth. I
Washed up.
haven't played for a year, actually.
Whoa.
But yeah, no, I do think it's cool. I went back to World of Warcraft because of their classic release, because that's what I grew up playing, just like a lot of people did with classic, 2007 RuneScape and such. So yeah, really, really cool. Do I think it was a case study? I imagine it probably was. They probably looked at it and saw it can be done, so why not? But I can't confirm it for sure. I'd like to think that it was. And to expand on it, I know it's not really part of it, the question, but I really would have liked the WoW Classic release to have taken more of a leaf out of our book and actually made changes in Classic based on what the community wanted, as opposed to just following the release schedule as what they've been doing recently. That would have been my absolute ideal. It's what I was hoping for, but yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for the question.
I nearly took a job at Blizzard, interviewed by a lot of people who'd worked around with the Warcraft franchise and stuff.
Yeah.
They said they looked at old school often. They wanted to try and like adopt like a community mindset, but without something like as formal and strict as the polling system.
Yeah.
And obviously they had, as we've had, you know, RuneScape to look at for updates and stuff. They obviously had a load of old expansions that they could try and tweak and adapt and roll out. So I think they're trying kind of, I think they're doing what we're doing, which is making others going along and trying to do the best thing for your developers and for your staff and your players.
It seems about, makes
Okay,
sense.
Mod Goblin, you're next.
Oh, boy.
Mod Goblin, you've been really involved with the community, especially on the PvP side of things. What do you think is a valuable lesson you've taken away from the recent PvP updates, and do you PvP yourself?
A valuable lesson that I've taken away. I think the biggest thing for me, like coming in. So to answer the last part first, do I PvP myself? Like I dabble. I'm not like great or anything, but I'll fly about like South Caves every now and then. I donated. People kept sending me screenshots during Bounty Hunter of them having killed an account that they knew was mine. I kept getting DMs being like, "Look, bro, it's your Gmail cache." I'm like, "Okay." But, like,
That's cool though.
yeah, and I've double name changed. I haven't. I think one of the biggest takeaways for me, especially after this year, right, is we had the PvP arena and that was like really controversial and like restricted polling and things like that. And it looked like a little bit bleak, and that was like the first thing that I worked on when I joined. I joined in March last year and that poll was like April, May. But then we had the Wildy Boss rework, everything passed. Bounty Hunter rewards, everything passed, bar negative XP lamps. We've got Deadman coming. We've got some Wildy Qual, probably on like Qual polls coming this year as well. And I feel like the biggest takeaway for me is that it's not too late. It's not like beyond saving or anything. And I know that like I talk to a lot of PvP, like the PvP feedback Discord. I have like a lot of people that kind of chat to me on like a regular basis, right? And I know it's not perfect or anything, but I feel like there's at least this real sense of like the effort that we've put in and we are putting in to try and improve things is being noticed, and that we'll get better the more that we do it, because we've not done it much for a while, and like this year we've done a lot more and it will get better. I think that's like it's never too late to, you know,
I'm really
write
pleased.
the course of a
I think
sinking ship.
obviously you've joined when I wasn't at Jagex, kind of in the time I left before I came back. It's been great for me to see from the outside, and then now that I'm here, I think because of the work you're doing and the devs are doing, how willing the rest of the player base are to engage with the topic, even if they might not play Bounty Hunter. They're not. It doesn't seem as though they're so like vociferous and trying to, you know, shout it down and say we don't want this. They're at least trying to get on board and work towards it. So I feel like you've kind of helped to establish some common ground between PvPers and PvMers.
I think, yeah, that's on the nature of like engaging even on places like Reddit and stuff. Like I feel like some people will like have like a really deeply held conviction that I sometimes don't feel like they've spent much time thinking critically about, which isn't like meant to be flame. But I feel like quite easily with a lot of people, you can kind of ask them to reframe their thinking or think about a conviction they hold in like a different way. And I feel like I have quite a lot of people that I'll reply to on platforms like Reddit who will like completely 180 and be like, I'd never looked at it that way, maybe you're right, etc. So like, I don't know, I think meeting people on like a level rather than like the weird tribalistic nature of like, oh, Reddit bad from all the PvPers and then PvP is bad from everyone on Reddit. Like, I don't know, I feel like we're better than that, and we'll keep doing better than that and like making things better, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, and Mod Light, back when you first joined the team,
Oh no.
I remember in Discord.
Oh no!
No, it's fine. I'll throw Ayzia under the bus as well in a second, just to make you feel better. So back when you first joined the team, I remember in Discord you asked a question about Ironman mode that set Reddit on fire because you were still learning. Now it's fine because Ayzia did similar in his very first live stream. He made every skiller hate his guts. Anyway, but now, Light, you're on the forefront of updates, communicating ideas, taking feedback, and you even streamed your own quest progress in your free time. What's your largest takeaway on your growth at Jagex? And what have been some of your favourite updates you've led? I saw you made some notes. Do you want this?
Yeah, I did make some notes actually.
That was smart.
I didn't
That's
want to
smart.
answer it wrong. So yeah, this was a great question because to give you some context, I'll just probably admit it. But I asked, when I joined the game, obviously, and I came from a really like newbie perspective where I'd had experience with the game, but I hadn't played since like 2007. And I asked, you know, something about the difference between Ultimate Ironman and Hardcore Ironman, because Ultimate sounds like it's a harder game mode, and I was a bit confused, but it was a really dumb question. I just should have used the wiki. But since then I've learned like the power of the wiki. And a few things that I've taken away is just like, the first one is just listening is often more important in community management than talking. Not saying that talking isn't important, but being able to listen to people and understand their point of view has been far more beneficial for me in terms of like progression within what I currently do, because that's what matters when it comes to communicating internally, feedback changes. Another thing that I've learned is just to think before I speak or type. I think a lot of us in community management will want to just rush to solve something. Like, we see players are upset with something and we just want to help, but sometimes you have to think about 3 steps ahead to be like, can I actually do something about this problem and not just respond to it for the sake of responding it? And if I do respond to it, how should I respond to it? Should I promise something, or should I, you know, and it's a big balance, because once you say something is out there, and that's another thing that I've learned is like, it's out there. It's always going to be out there.
Yep.
I keep winding up in Chronicles videos every time I type anything.
Yeah. Another thing, which is a little bit negative, but I guess it's something that I've taken away, is you can do like 100 really good things, but it's always going to be like 2 or 3 things that will stand out, and you'll hear about it. And often we want people to know about, you know, the hundreds of good things and focus on that, but no, they will pick the 1 or 2 bad things, and that's just part of life. And the last takeaway for me was that, you know, seeing the human side of the company when you're working with people, you're friends with people, you go out with people who make the game on nights out and stuff, and the people that work for Jagex are so passionate about their work, and actually seeing that makes it a whole different experience to when you play other games, or you play the game and you're giving feedback and you think, oh, I'm giving feedback on this like terrible mechanic or this awful thing, but then when you think about the person behind that who like put their heart and soul into it, it gives you a whole different perspective. In terms of my favorite updates, I think it's obviously been the new skill, just because it's such a big, important project that you just want to do justice to. And working with the community and devs on this has just been such an honor. And then outside of that, just Guardians of the Rift was really fun, because I had to research a bunch of like random rune crafting methods. So I had to teach myself like lava rune crafting, which was fun. But yeah, it's been honestly amazing, and a great question.
Well put together, like well put together.
Yeah, I wish I'd prepared anything.
Same.
As
Yeah,
well.
I gave you the
Same.
opportunity to.
Yeah, but I was writing a blog.
True. Mod Sarnie, I saw your Rat Boss GameJam idea, which was pretty cool. What challenges did you face while conceptualizing it? As a free-to-play only player myself, it's cool to see updates in mind for the demo version of the game. Do you have other things you've got in mind but haven't yet spoken about? I typoed that, sorry Mod Spear. Should say demo version.
Erosion of the game.
Erosion of the Definitely don't want that.
Erosion.
I can answer the second part, well, the last part easily. Yes, loads of ideas. I think we all do amongst the team, whether you're on like CM or like you're a content designer or QA, and it's a reason why something like a game jam is so good, because we get to like explore all those ideas as a team, which is really cool. In terms of the Rat Boss, like, it's interesting because the point I came from designing it and where the ideas like spawned from originally was the fact that there's nothing really there to teach anyone the mechanics that you then learn later. You sort of stumble across them with stuff like, you know, the fight caves and Jad. That's really the first time, and when you're doing quests, you don't really use them until later on as well, until like, you know, the very late game bosses. so it was more from that perspective than really looking into free-to-play improvements specifically, but free-to-play itself is just a good learning point for that, because not only is it giving something to the free-to-play community, which I know is hesitant on change, but I feel like something like that is a cool thing, but also promotes what can come later in the game for those people who want to take the plunge and, you know, take out membership. So I don't know, it was interesting because, you know, the free-to-play aspect came a little bit later than just like the teaching mechanic. But then I was like, oh, there are some interesting ideas about free-to-play. Like, they don't have any poison weaponry. And I was like, it's a bit spicy, but maybe we'll introduce something like that. And the way to get anti-poison potions, I know, is just through the apothecary and Varrock, but getting the ingredients is a pain. So could we introduce something like that? So I think, again, free-to-play space is just so interesting and so unique, because at its core, it is essentially a tease for the rest of the game. So you always need to bear that in mind when creating content, and you don't want to overflow it with so much content that it becomes just, you know, membership becomes not negligible, because I think membership will always have its space. But yeah, it's that balance, I think.
Awesome. One for me as well. Mod
You didn't
Sween.
have to include it.
Huh?
You didn't have to.
No, he
include
does. I want to hear.
it. Just say you wanted to spit, bro. It's fine.
I was torn to not include it. I just deleted some because we're running up short on time, and we're going to go and play mini golf and eat some pizza shortly, aren't we? Mod Sween, it's good to have you back at Jagex. Thank you. It seems like you've dabbled in the games industry for a while, nearly 10 years, which is insane. What makes Old School or Jagex feel like home compared to other projects you've worked on? I think it's just my familiarity with the game and the studio. This dude here, and everyone at the studio. I love the Old School team. It's really different to how it was, you know, before the pandemic and stuff, because the office used to be thriving and it was difficult to find a meeting room and find a place to just, you know, have a chat and stuff. Now it's like a ghost town. You know? So many people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
50,000 people used to
50,000
live
people
here.
used to live here. But there are still some kind of really nice moments. Like earlier today, with everyone from the CM teams in, quite a few people from the Old School team are in, and when everyone was just standing around, just chatting, it felt nice. It felt like the good old days. So maybe what makes Old School and Jagex feel like home is I don't want to grow up, so I'm going to cling to nostalgia, like everyone else playing Old School. That's why I work here. No, it's a great studio to work for, and it was the right thing to do for my career as well. So happy to be back. Very
I'm
happy
glad
to be
you're
back.
back.
Very
have
happy
you
to
back.
have you back.
Thank you.
I love our little CM marketing unit.
Mm-hmm.
Great team.
It's a really good bunch. Yeah.
You know what we should do? Let's do some UGC, go through the announcements, and then let everyone spam again to win a t-shirt.
Citrus, please.
No, not
Citrus
Citrus.
too.
We can set that up.
So, Mod Spear, let's do the UGC first and then the giveaway keyword, okay? What's up first? We have fan art of like all of us. This is what the UGC is
Cute.
apparently.
I wish I looked that cute, honestly. So adorable. Yeah, I saw this on Twitter, I believe, a while ago, and honestly, it's really, really cute. I can't believe that even is a thing, but thank you. I wish I looked like that.
Your eyes would struggle with these lights, to be fair. Though. Like brain shut down.
Thank you,
It is a
Alina,
really cute
OSRS.
image.
It's very cute. I love it how it has the uwu there.
Yeah.
I wanted
It
to
wouldn't be
So
complete otherwise.
I wanted to be called Mod Uwu, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have been allowed.
Oh, it would have been allowed.
Yeah, it would have been
Sick.
allowed. Yeah.
I think the players might have struggled to take
Yeah.
it seriously.
Like, Mod Uwu, I want to talk to you about this really serious
But
update.
then like you copying the heat for when Ayiza finished the game broadcast with Uwu because Dino bet that you wouldn't.
Well, you know, shouldn't have bet
Just
J
like
more.
taking the flame.
It's like, that must be light.
Thing is, would you change your name now if you could?
No, I wouldn't. It's too confusing, too much hassle.
Okay, let's look at the fan art of Mod Goblin, shall we?
Oh boy.
Let's go.
I should say this isn't fan art. Like Nilki is a cracked artist, and I thought it would be cool. I asked for this. I can't lie. I begged to pay Nilki for this. And she
Nilki's
said
too good
no.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
So cool.
it's just so sick. I just wanted like a profile picture that wasn't me, because like I don't know. I was really anxious about becoming like public because I'm like not the happiest with the way that I look and stuff like that. But I feel like this captures me in like I feel like it's sick. Like,
Oh, it's great.
Milky's cracked.
We'll
And
show
this
the
was-
next one as well, Mod Sween.
No, don't.
No, it's also from
This
Milky.
was meant for internal use only.
Oh.
And Hootie's made a worse one of what you're about to see that only Ayiza is seeing.
Yeah,
We need
unfortunately,
to
I did
see
have
this
to see
after.
the other
No.
version.
Could I also see this later, please?
Yeah, you
thank
sure you
This-
want
But
to?
yeah, it's fully rigged.
This is 100% what's happening
Lovely.
later at golf
which
tonight.
goblin?
Yeah.
Which goblin are you today?
I'm definitely a 4. I'm definitely a 4.
Okay, and let's also show the fan art of Mod Sarnie. Not new, but still incredibly cute.
Oh, I remember when this was made.
so nice because that was my first live stream appearance, I think, which was a wild live stream in itself. And then afterwards, I came offline and I just got a ping on my Twitter, and that was there, and I was like, oh my god. So I think I spoke a lot about Pokemon, and obviously anyone that's seen me on live streams before,
Audition in the
seen
background.
everything behind me with all the Pokemon stuff. Just super cute, man. Super cute. Like I can't thank them enough, honestly.
What's an audacious sandwich though? I'm seeing green in that.
Ooh. Why'd you say that, bro?
Oh, sorry man.
Okay,
It's avocado.
Let's show some fan art of Mod Ayiza.
Yeah. This is me as Goku. This is from when I was leaving Jagex back in 2018. And yeah, it's there's two pieces and there's another one just afterwards, and it was the first time that anyone ever had actually created any fan art about me, because most of the time people would send me fan art that they'd made of other characters in interesting outfits and attire, which was a very stark contrast to this, and I was just very overwhelmed. Like I definitely shed a few tears when I started getting sent these, and I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball and Goku. You probably saw if you knew me back in 2017-18. I did a cosplay as it for charity, and
Game Blast, yeah.
yeah, it was Game Blast.
I think we
and
waxed Goku's legs, didn't we?
Yep, that was right. And yeah, this came out of it, so super awesome, and it's really detailed.
Really
so.
detailed, yeah.
I think I made a birthday card for you using that, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then there's some for me as well. I didn't collect these images, but this is what, this is what I was given.
I was trying to explain who you were to somebody the other day because
Right.
they used to watch the streams. I was like, "You're Johnny Bravo," and I go, "Oh, that's
Okay,
sweet!"
good.
Like everyone knows you missed it.
Yeah, I don't think I've had fan art. I've just had like, I've had some Johnny Bravo and also Fred from Scooby-Doo. And this is Halloween 2017. I was in New York. I didn't have a costume. I tried to hire.
So you just wore clothes and went as you.
And the crazy thing, everyone got it. They were like Johnny Bravo. Apart from somebody who was like, "Are you from Greece?" I was like, "No." The movie, not the country. Yeah.
You know, interesting you say, like I know that there's a whole load of other pieces of content that our wonderful community, have taken of you, especially during Game Blast. And there's some
Yes.
compilations and GIFs of you dancing.
Yeah,
and
we don't have that, luckily.
oh, is that not going to be shown up next?
I didn't pull these images together.
Maybe we should find that. I'm sure
I
Sir
mean-
Dude
I
on the
mean,
chat will read
Never
Yeah.
purple, never lucky.
Sween's infamous butt dance.
Yeah, come on, sir, dude. Don't don't let us down.
And then this is, I think, to celebrate the bromance. If we want to show the last image, the person, I don't know their mod name, the person who put all these images together said it was one of their favourite things they've seen.
It would have been Vex or you, man.
Yeah.
Knit me a little wormy hat and carry me in your pocket. That's so cute.
If there's not fan art of this by the end of the stream, I'm gonna be.
All right, there you go. There's a challenge and a half. Not that, it's, I don't know, is it rude to request art? But if someone wants to draw that, I'd be over the moon and more than happy to pay you for your time too.
What color hat would you want?
It's got to be a green hat. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
can
this
see
one.
that working.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the goblin's beanie. Okay, that's it for the UGC. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do the last giveaway, and
Wormy
whilst
user.
people are
Then do you want
spamming
it?
words,
I can't ruin my hair, man.
Come on, yeah, you
Oh.
can.
Yeah,
It's not
no,
gonna
actually,
happen.
I'll ruin mine with it off.
all right, we're going to do the last giveaway. Whilst people are busy spamming words, I'll go through the announcements and then we'll wrap up. And it's almost dead on, like 90 minutes. It was a
Nice.
little
They've
bit
already
over.
started. It's
Good
fine, look.
timings.
Goblin, if I put your hat on, you would put it on yourself and then not be able to take it off. It would be glued to your head, fam. Because of my product in here.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I don't know where that was going. Cool. Excellent.
Oh,
Okay, so this is the last giveaway of today's stream. This is
No
the third giveaway. And guess what? The keyword is not citrus.
Citrus 2.
Citrus. To celebrate
sorry.
To celebrate the release of forestry,
Apparently
the
we're not meant to be
keyword is
loud.
lumberjack, one word. The keyword is lumberjack, all one word, lumberjack. Type spam lumberjack for a chance to win the t-shirts. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to reel through the announcements. Exclamation mark, game update. Chop chop, what are you waiting for? Forestry Part 1 has launched. New tree mechanics, group bonuses, events and new rewards. Read more in the news post. Game command, exclamation mark, game update. And they're not going to type that, are they? Because they're typing lumberjack.
Yeah. This went well.
Exclamation mark DT2.
Quick.
Exclamation mark DT2. We made some changes to the Desert Treasure 2 poll, rewards blog. Poll is open now. Go and cast your vote. Check out the changes to the Virtus robes, not the Vitreous robes, the Virtus robes and the new rings.
Not the citrus
You pay,
robes.
you say.
And then exclamation mark giveaway 2023 for this thing that you're spamming right now to read the T's and C's if you want to read the T's and C's. Okay, giveaway spam is over. Stop typing lumberjack and go back to typing citrus if you want.
Can we get some smiley faces in chat? It's been a while since I've been able to do that on the couch.
I want to say thanks to the chat for sticking with us for 90 minutes of us just having a laugh and not really talking much about the game.
Yeah.
So thank you. I'm sorry we weren't as interactive as perhaps we usually are. We had like a quiz to go through. It'd be nice to do like a dedicated almost.
No, I said I love you.
I'd like to see one of the ideas from earlier, like the CM Barber Salt stream.
Yeah.
That could be really fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna get so angry.
Yeah, you're a bit too much of a gamer.
Why aren't the
at
runners
times.
already dead, Ben?
Okay,
It's post
I have
2
I have the
minutes.
2 winners from the final giveaway, Yao Ming 36 and Corio's B. You will be contacted by Old School RS Twitch account, no other one. Don't fall for any dodgy people. And I know you can't help who you love, but don't fall for any dodgy accounts, please. Look for the verified badge. I'm ready to end it. Any more?
No, it's just that I felt we all went to start clapping and then 3 of us decided to pot friend and light just felt really weird.
I will say quickly,
Yes.
we have seen all your forestry feedback, just as a heads up. We had a big meeting today about it, so we are aware of, and I've seen loads of things in chat as well. We are aware. Hopefully tomorrow I can get an update out to you all. So.
And thanks for taking part in forestry and giving it a go. Seeing all the worlds fall was fantastic.
Yeah.
Even people who are perhaps a bit unsure about the update, you've given it a go, you've given us feedback. We're really appreciative. And like Sarnie said, we'll try and get an update to you tomorrow to talk about the feedback that you've given us and the changes we'd like to make.
Deadman blog tomorrow too.
Deadman blog
Let's
tomorrow as
go.
well.
Ooh.
And
And
the release date.
we're going to give you the release date for Desert Treasure 2 and also the date of the Summer Summit where we'll talk about the rest of the year's content as well. So tomorrow's going to be pretty cool if we do what we said and get it all out. And if we don't do that, then I'd hate to be community manager. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
love making it easy for ourselves.
Going for a night out together and planning all of this stuff the day after is definitely a really intelligent planning decision.
It's
Okay,
fine.
let's end it. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Mod Spirit, and everyone else behind the scenes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.